Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining me tonight for Summer Solstice 2023. For those of you that are here with me live, and also for those of you that are watching in the replay. So I know this was kind of a last minute thing for me. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do this, so I appreciate those of you that are here being here with me. So as I'm sitting here in North Texas on June 21st, 2023, it is hot outside. And I know it is really hot in a lot of the other parts of the country and other parts of the world. And today, when I was preparing for this, I couldn't help but kind of laugh and think, well, as I have been studying the summer solstice, winter solstice, fall and spring equinoxes, as I was putting my card deck and my book together, what I came up with as kind of a synopsis for myself was that summer is a time for embracing life, rejoicing in the present moment, and indulging in earthly pleasures. And I thought, well, what better represents that kind of indulgence and rejoicing than fire? So we're kind of on fire here right now in North Texas with all this heat. And so it's kind of a not necessarily welcome symbol of the summer solstice and summer starting officially. But I hope that as we continue on, we will get some reprieve. And actually, this afternoon, we did have a bit of a reprieve here at my house because we had a beautiful, although it was still hot outside, rain go on for about 5 to 10 minutes. And that's always a nice, refreshing thing. It gives us hope that there's always a break in whatever it is we're enduring. So before we get started with other activities, I did want to do a card pull. Some of you have been following me this spring as I've been doing a seasonal wisdom card pull each Wednesday. So since we are honoring the summer solstice, I'm going to pull only one card from the summer set of the cards. This is that image that you've been seeing on the Wednesday card pulls. And this will be for all of us on this call and those that are watching in replay. So let's see what we get. What's our theme for this summer solstice? Okay, perfect. Take the risk. Taking a risk can open us to experiences we didn't know were possible. It also has a way of reconnecting us to internal gifts of which we become unaware. Don't be afraid of something that feels new. You may find that it is a doorway back to a place inside yourself that you've forgotten. So, moving on to the activities, thinking back, reflecting back on this idea of summer being a time for embracing life, rejoicing in the present moment, and indulging in earthly pleasures. I want to take you through a couple of heart centering activities and follow each with a meditation. First, we're going to do one for releasing blocks, and then we're going to do one for bringing in all of those things that we want to call to ourselves. So I'm going to ask you to sit with your back straight but not stiff, your feet flat on the floor, your hands relaxed in your lap, and your eyes closed. And now take a deep breath in and out and center yourself in your heart space. Just allow all of that inner energy to come and collect around the center of your chest, around that heart chakra area. Take another deep breath in and out, and silently tell your body to relax. And now continuing to focus on that heart energy, breathing naturally. I want you to ask your heart to communicate to you through a word, an image, a phrase, or a memory. What are the blocks or fears that you are currently carrying in your present life to embracing life fully? Focusing on that heart space, asking your heart to communicate to you through a word, an image, a phrase, or a memory. Any blocks or fears, or the primary block or fear, maybe is a better question, to you embracing life fully in this present moment. And now that you've got that, and if you're watching this in replay and this is too quick, just pause and continue. I'm going to take you through a releasing meditation that I teach my Reiki 1 students. With your eyes closed again, your back straight but not stiff, feet flat on the floor, hands relaxed in your lap with your palms upward. Take a deep breath in and out. And as you breathe in, imagine that you're breathing white light in through your crown and it's moving down through your central channel, down just below your belly button to the center of your power source. Breathing that white light in through your crown and down into the tanden, as we call it in Reiki. And as you breathe out, release that breath through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And now on the next breath in, I want you to focus on that block or fear that came up for you. And as you breathe out, I want you to silently say to yourself, I now release all my fear around, or I now release this block, whatever it is that you've identified. Say that to yourself 3 times silently. And now as you continue to breathe in that white light, as you breathe out, put your focus on those upturned palms of your hands. And imagine that whatever that block or fear is being released through energy that is releasing from the tops of your palms and floating up into source energy. Breathe white light in, release that fear or block through the energy coming up from the tops of your hands. And continue to do that until there's no more sensation being released from your palms. And whenever that's complete, take a deep cleansing breath in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth again. Come back into your space. And again, if this is moving too quickly for you, just pause and come back. So that's a meditation that you can use to release anything in fear, anxiety, anger, frustration. Okay, you can release other people's energy that you've been taking on that way. So I thought it would be good. It's always good for us to look for blocks to what it is we're trying to achieve and release those first. And these solstices are such an important, powerful time for bringing in this new energy. So now let's look at the more fun side. Let's look at what it is we want to create. Breathe into that heart space again with your eyes closed, focusing, imagining that all your inner energy is coming to collect around the center of your chest, around that heart chakra area. Once again, silently tell your body to relax. And this time, ask your heart to communicate to you through a word, an image, a phrase, or a memory. What form of earthly pleasure would heal and uplift me in this season? A word, an image, a phrase, or a memory to communicate to you what form of earthly pleasure would heal and uplift you in this season. You may have one thing come up. You may have 2 or 3. You may see a movie kind of play in front of you, all kinds of delicious pleasures. And now let's do a meditation, bringing in the energies of these pleasures. So I'm going to ask you to imagine that you have roots growing out the bottom of your feet, down through the floor, through the foundation, and into the earth below. And imagine these roots are growing deep down into Mother Earth, holding you in the loving energy of Mother Earth. And then imagine that energy is coming up through those roots, coming into your feet and moving through your body up the central channel, opening and aligning your chakras as it goes. And then imagine white light coming out your crown and surrounding you in a beautiful ball of crystal light. And imagine yourself floating out through the universe in that ball of light, higher and higher, moving into the light of divine source. And in this space, I'd like you to imagine now that you're walking through a cool forest with luscious leaves. Maybe you can smell the dirt. Maybe you can hear the crunch or feel the dirt under your feet if you choose to walk barefoot. You walk through the forest, and up ahead you can see an opening in the trees. And as you come through this opening, you find yourself in a beautiful meadow. And it is summer, but it's a beautiful day. You can feel the sun on your skin warming you to just the perfect temperature. You feel a light breeze, and you can feel the rays of the sun lighting up the entire area. There are butterflies in the meadow. You can hear birds in trees off to the side. You see insects scurrying through the tall grasses. And as you move along, you begin to see beautiful meadow flowers in all different colors. You see all of your favorite colors, and then you see others that you've not noticed before to be as beautiful as they are. And you begin to pick these beautiful wildflowers in this meadow. And each flower that you pick and you bring into your hand represents for you a pleasure that could be healing and uplifting for you now in this time. And as you collect this beautiful bouquet of color and life and vibrancy and representations of these earthly pleasures, you bring this bouquet up to your nose and you smell the fragrance, the luscious fragrance of these flowers and all that they represent in the way of healing and uplifting pleasures. Breathe the energy of that into every cell of your body and let it saturate you on every level of your being. And see your life with those pleasures fully integrated into the days ahead as you travel through this sacred time of summer. And then turn, leaving the meadow, travel back through the cool, luscious forest, back into this time and place, bringing that bouquet with you that you may immerse yourself in any time that you wish throughout these next 13 weeks. And coming back into this time and place, fully back into your body, and open your eyes when you're ready. I hope that that has been a really inspirational, fun, and uplifting journey for you. I promised this would be short, so I'm going to end here in just a minute. but I wanted to share with you this affirmation that is the summer overall affirmation in my book. I embrace the pleasure in each moment. And now I'm going to leave you with the blessing from my book. May each sunrise find you open to new possibility. May your days bring you satisfaction in living. May you feel content each evening at the setting of the sun. May your life be a joyful expression of your authentic self. I hope that this season of summer 2023 will be expansive, full of pleasure, full of uplifting experiences for you, so that you can experience yourself in a truly empowered state and move toward joy. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again.